What's up, guys? Sports Estimators back again with another video. In this video, we'll be talking about the Selección roster reaction. We will also be talking about the current state of América and Cruz Azul. Down bad. We are down bad, ladies and gentlemen. But first and foremost, let's talk about the current roster reaction for the Panama and Bolivia game. What are your first thoughts for this roster reaction?
First thoughts are that it seems he's just trying out a bunch of players and he's trying to get a feel for obviously cutting down the list. Mm-hmm. And to me, it looks like it's a lot of players that are on the fence.
Yeah.
If they're going to make it or not. Yep. Because there's pretty much like no European players.
Yeah.
Or, you know, players that play in Europe. Mm-hmm. And it just seems like it's a lot of players that you could see making it, but you could also see them not making it.
Yeah. Yep. I think, like how you said, the roster call-up, though, kind of felt like a fresh breath of air. But I do think that this is the last time we'll probably see a few of these names being called up.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, he's going to pick his best of the bunch.
Yeah.
Do you want to...
Yeah, because there's a few names. Yeah, there's a couple, I believe, first-time call-ups for the senior team. Mm-hmm. And, like, Kevin Castañeda.
Yep, great call-up, in my opinion.
La Hormiga,
Ledesma, Brian Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Denzel Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
Obed, we've already seen Obed.
Yeah. But he's still, like, relatively new.
Yeah, Brian Gutierrez, which... Great fucking player for Chivas, bro. Great fucking player for Chivas. And he kind of looks like you.
Does he?
A little bit. A little whiter.
Eduardo Aguila.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Eduardo Aguila.
Yeah.
Great fucking player, too, bro.
What's his face? Everardo Lopez. This is for senior team call-up, no?
Yeah.
Because we saw him, obviously, in the Youth World Cup.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I like it because, you know, it's good that he's trying out new players. Mm-hmm. You know, some of these guys, there are a couple that I think you can almost guarantee they'll be there. Like I think Marcel Ruiz.
Yeah.
For me, I think he's like for sure going.
He's staying,
Israel Reyes, I think is for sure going. I would argue that Malagon is for sure going. Like the keepers are pretty much the keepers that are going to go. Yeah. I think.
Acevedo, I don't think he's going though.
Maybe not.
I think Ochoa's in that position.
Yeah, Gilmora, I'm assuming. Like he has to go.
You know who else is another one? Iker Fimbres, one that we haven't seen go to the senior team.
Yeah, and I would say Lira is for sure going.
Yeah.
To the World Cup.
Yep. I think for the forwards, though.
Piojo's for sure going, right?
Oh, I hope not, bro. I hope not. I would rather see Efra go. I don't know why he didn't get called up. Efra's left foot is better than Piojo's. Efra,
that's close to me.
Has more. He just has more to offer than Piojo at this point. Piojo is kind of like.
I think Piojo's kind of more like he's not really like the winger take players on. He's more of like almost like a playmaker.
Yeah,
you know.
But it's almost like if you don't put him around other great players.
Yeah,
he won't do it. Like it's just.
But you know, it would be nice to see Piojo behind Raul and Santi.
Yeah, because that is where back in his Cruz Azul days, you know, like when he was wearing that jersey right behind me, that's when we were seeing the best version of him, to be honest. And rather than
he had a good streak with Chivas. For a while there, he was like Chivas' best player and arguably the best Mexican in the league.
Not nearly as the ceiling that he left with Cruz Azul.
Okay.
With Cruz Azul was his.
I don't remember watching him too much like that to be able to disagree with you. So
his shots outside the 18, his touch, his control.
I like him, bro. He's a complete player. Piojo.
He's what our homie could have been. His twin.
I'm dead,
bro. Like if my boy really dedicated himself and I wanted it like that was him, bro.
I don't know about that.
Maybe I'm having it to homie too much. Yeah. Bro. Nah, bro. Like they look alike. They play alike to me. But
I think maybe it's because he's left-footed. It's kind of like I can't really see it. But yeah, Piojo. even though he plays for Chivas, I really like his game. And I think also, too, I know Aguirre really likes him because he wouldn't take him off and when he was dropping stinker after stinker with the national team.
He just set the bar up too high for me that now looking at him play, I'm just kind of like, bro, you're not who you used to be. You're just somebody that I used to know.
How do you feel about Romo?
All right, so
he was tucking in like how he does with Chivas and then making a back three at times against Panama.
Yeah, and like how that was his primary he flourished that playing that in that role with Cruz Azul as well. So I'm not surprised that he's doing the exact same thing with Chivas. But it's just like he's good sometimes and then he'll just do a dumbass decision like, bro, like I get it why they call this fool a tronco, bro. Like, and then with the stupid ass fucking perm he got with fucking curls on his hair, bro. Like, that's what happens when you go to Chivas.
It doesn't look good on the field?
No. Like, bro, stop trying to impress the BBLs in Guadalajara, bro. Like, lock in, my boy. Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit pissed me off, bro. They zoomed in after this fool fucking did foul some fool nasty from the back. They zoomed in on his stupid ass haircut, and I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, Romo? Get a fucking buzz fade. Fuck.
I'm dead.
That shit pissed me off.
Start balling?
Bro, that shit pissed me off. Like, it really genuinely pissed me off. Like, I stopped watching. That shit pissed me off, bro.
Oh, shit.
But, nah, the thing with Romo, though, is you could see El Machin flourishing in that role as well.
Yeah. Remember when he was the best player on the field when we went to go watch Mexico play? That might have been the lowest point for Mexico in years.
I think we're still there. It's been 2 years and we haven't.
No, but I mean, at least now Raul is in form.
That's true.
Alexis is in form, even though he hasn't translated that with the national team.
Gil
Mora, yeah.
This game really showed that Gil Mora is a fundamental piece offensively for Mexico.
Yeah. So I do like how they started playing. Like, I saw them have three in the back. I think that's a tactic that they need to implement, especially at the World Cup, because you're going to play against teams that have more talent than you. And that's when, sometimes it's advantageous to play that way.
Yeah.
Especially since, like, if you think about it, like, our right backs and left backs, if you play with a back four, they're a lot more shaky. Whereas, like, if you play with five and you have them as wing backs, there's not as much responsibility. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But I think in that sense, if we were to play a four in the back, this is where Gallardo could still play you either 5 or 4 in the back. Israel Reyes could play you as a right back with 4 in the back. Israel Reyes, I'm taking for right back.
Yeah, I agree.
If we're playing 5, give me Ledesma over Jorge Sanchez. Jorge Sanchez, count your fucking days, bro. I've seen enough.
I think we all have.
Ledesma is him. And
bro, if you're playing 5 in the back, give me Kevin Alvarez over Jorge Sanchez. Because Kevin Alvarez, he's good going forward. He just defensively falls asleep.
Jorge Sanchez, same thing.
But going forward, he's not as good as Kevin Alvarez. Kevin Alvarez can get you a goal here and there.
Yeah.
He's good going forward. Jorge Sanchez, bro, he's fast, but like...
Bro, I told you that goal he scored in the fucking... with Cruz Azul versus that Brazil team in Qatar, bro. That was his call-up. That was his call-up to this roster, bro. That was his call to this fucking roster. Denzel Garcia, bro, that's another sleeper who I want to see in that right back position with the 5.
Yeah.
Give me him over Ledesma, bro. He plays that position so fucking well with Juarez, bro. Like, exceptionally well that it's all... I think people just... what pisses me off about Mexico fans is they just build so much hype around other players that they sleep on people like Denzel Garcia, bro. Like Ledesma, he has that Chivas tax right now. Kevin Alvarez had that América tax on him. Jorge Sanchez has that Cruz Azul tax on him. Denzel Garcia, bro, is gonna go to one of these top teams, and he's gonna win that right back.
And then they're gonna start talking about him.
And then they'll start talking about him when we've been on him since last season, bro. We've been on him since that. We scouted that boy since last season. And you know who I'm mad got snubbed off this roster call-up?
Who?
Cesar Garza, bro. I'm so pissed that I didn't see his name on here.
Yeah, because some of these players, like, even though we said he's trying out a lot of players, there's also players on here that you know what you're gonna get from. So if you were gonna like, I feel like he should have like full send that whole trying new players and just called up. Like, I don't think he should have called up Romo or Lira or like Charlie or Piojo, because you know what you're gonna get from them. You know what I mean?
But I think,
or maybe he wants to see how they play with the new like complementary pieces.
I think what he wanted to see is if they give him one more stinker, this was going to be the last call up. He wasn't going to consider anyone. Like, for instance, Acevedo.
One more stinker.
Victor Guzman. Ramon Juarez. I think they're like on the chopping block.
Yeah.
Piojo's on the chopping block for me. Charlie. And then for the forwards, out of these three forwards, the best performing one is who he's going to take. To be there, to be the backup for either Raul or fucking Santi.
I think it should be Hormiga because he's the youngest, but I think he's gonna end up taking Berterame.
But bro, Berterame didn't do shit.
Yeah, but you know how Berterame is this generation's Guille Franco.
Yeah,
because Aguirre, like, he liked him when he coached Monterrey, and same thing.
They both played for Monterrey, bro. Both fucking
from
Argentina. But at least Guille Franco didn't sell out to the MLS, and Guille Franco actually went to Europe.
Yeah.
This freaking fraud is.
Yeah, Guille Franco was way better than Berterame, but I'm saying like it's like Aguirre has a thing for this type of forward,
and Aguirre has a type of thing for washed goalies, and I'm pretty sure Guillermo Ochoa is gonna.
Nah, he's never rocked with Ochoa. Remember, he started Conejo, got him. He's had a thing for washed goalies. There you go. Case in point, Conejo.
You got me.
Yeah, he's like one of those guys that like is kind of. Actually, I don't know, because I was gonna say he's kind of scared to give like the young player a chance. He'd rather stick with experienced players. But in that 2010 run, he did start Gio Dos Santos and Vela when they were hella young too.
Which in this case is going to be Gilberto Mora and Obed. I think Obed with Marcel and Gilbert.
So you think Obed will be starting at the World Cup?
Bro, he has to, bro. He has to. He plays so good for me, bro. To me, he's one of the best ones in that midfield.
Yeah, I mean, I like his game too. I just don't know if he's going to win El Vasco's trust to start him. For me though, it's because no se chica, like that fool. He'll go at a player. Yeah.
It don't matter who it is. Even like you saw him against in the MLS with like against Messi, bro. Like that fool didn't get scared of that little midget. Yeah, and especially like if you go up against a caliber of player like that, you're not going to be scared of anybody. If, you know what I mean? After that, so yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Obed, because he definitely does have the talent to fill that role. But yeah, what'd you think about like the performance against Panama? We are who we are, bro. Like, there's no hyping us up. There's no home field advantage. Isn't going to do anything. How we've been saying for months. How we've been saying on this channel. Mexico 4-point group. There's nothing to look forward to be honest. That's even if they play the World Cup because of other reasons. But, I mean, bro, like, yes, I get it. What is that, like our C team, you'd say? Oh, this is for sure the C team, yeah. That was the C team. But, I mean, Panama, to play devil's advocate, Panama isn't like what they used to be. Yeah, like they're not. They've gotten a lot better, you know? So I think they've gotten a lot worse. Well, I mean, like... Oh, you know how I'm confusing them with? My bad. I'm confusing them with Costa Rica. Oh, yeah. But, like, I mean, like, they recently had a run. What was it at the... Was it the Gold Cup where they made a deep run? Yeah. So... But they went to the final. Yeah. This is, like, their B team, too, though. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm trying to be like optimistic, but
I
it's
just
not
can't
looking
be
good.
optimistic where we win a game off of a own goal.
Yeah, no, this performance was for sure like very lackluster too.
Yo, that guy, Diego FC, he said Charlie scored a Bluetooth goal.
Wait, I don't get it.
Because it was a home goal. Charlie like was the one that crossed it in for the defender to like obviously deflect.
Oh.
That Boo scored a Bluetooth goal rush and he died. And then when I looked at the replay again, I was like, oh fuck. That shit had me cracking the fuck up.
Freaking Charlie. Are you still glazing or not?
It's because, bro, Charlie with Cruz Azul, but he's a different beast, man. He's a different animal.
I was dying when he scored that goal against Chivas, though. That was scores a banger.
Bro, that shit had me dying too. But Charlie, bro, it's just I don't know, man. Like when you put him against shitters, like when you play him against shitty ass players, bro, like he plays shitty too. Now he plays shitty too.
Oh, okay, like, yeah, with Mexico.
Yeah, well, like, this quality team, like, ugh.
Yeah,
He probably looks down on them like, you peasants.
I mean,
Can't even find nobody open.
with Cruz Azul now, though, I think this is a good spot to segue.
Yeah.
With Cruz Azul, I mean, it's not looking too good over there either right now.
No, it's not, bro. We're fucking trash, bro. Oh my god, this team pisses me off.
Can't relate. No, I'm just playing.
This fucking team. But you know what it is, bro? It's like Larcagon's fault, bro. He's looking for a new leader in the locker room, and he can't find. I don't think nobody has stepped up. Lira's trying to step up, but obviously, like Lira being who he is, I don't think people respect him enough. And I think there's a lot of tension in that locker room, bro. I think a lot of people are starting to point fingers at the motherfuckers that keep costing us games. I think people are starting to side-eye Piovi, people are starting to side-eye Tita, and people are starting to side-eye Rotondi too.
Those are your leaders.
I have the perfect plan to replace him. Perfect plan.
Okay. Are you going to share it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go get Eduardo Aguilar from San Luis. Let Jorge Sanchez go to Europe, because I don't know if you just saw, but he got an offer
He's
from
still
Greece.
getting Europe? Oh, okay.
He just got an offer from Greece. A formal offer has been sent to Cruz Azul. Go get Denzel Garcia. We are fucking delantero that we were going to get from Colombia. That fool was going to Saudi Arabia. Go get Joao Pedro, bro.
That's América.
No.
That's América's guy.
Go get Joao Pedro.
You didn't see the news that dropped this morning?
For real?
No, I'm just...
I was about to be pissed. Go get...
That is your boy, though.
That is my boy. Go get them, bro. And then Piovi, let that fool go to Miami. Dita. Out of all three of those shitters, bro, I'll take Dita.
But you guys are fourth right now.
Bro, but look at who we played. Look at who we've played. And as far as, like, our signings, bro, I just think our front office did a bad job with keeping a lot of these extranjeros for too long. With, like I said, those three players. Piovi, send them off. Rotondi, send them off. I think give those young academy players a better, let them play, let them prove themselves, like Amaury Morales. And we're a midfield heavy roster. So I think
For sure.
We need to kind of switch up our lineup. I think it's kind of the same, but a 3-5-2 helps us a little bit better with playing with kind of like two forwards. So the back line would be fucking these frauds, Dita, Piovi, and Lira. And then on the wings would be Campos. On the left, on the right, Jorge / Denzel Garcia. I'm manifesting it. And then the midfield would be Charlie, Palavecino, and Paradela. Palavecino and Paradela, bro. Chef kiss, dog. Chef kiss. And then our forwards, Toro. And then have Luca Romero kind of playing that Antuna role. Where he kind of...
What about Marquez?
He'd be coming off of the bench for Charlie, or kind of rotating him and Charlie.
No, I'm saying, what if you put him behind the number 9?
That's true. You could kind of do that too. But I think I'd put Paradela behind the 9. And then have him. That's what I'm saying, bro. We could rotate so many players differently where it'll work. Because Paradela could kind of be that player too. He'd be kind of like a Piojo, where he'd kind of shift off to the wing a little bit, cut in.
Who's the one that you guys just signed?
Palavecino.
Palavecino. I get them mixed up.
Yeah.
Because their names are so similar. Who did you guys just get rid of?
Bogush.
Yeah, but the other one that has a similar last name.
Oh, you just went to Necaxa too?
Yeah.
Fucking,
it kind of sounds like their last names too. I get them mixed up.
Hold on. I got you right here. Don't even trip. His name is, and drum roll please. I can't find his name. Jesus Christ. Who the hell did he just come from? Or, oh my God.
No. Is it with an F? Faravelli, there you go. Yeah, Faravelli.
Bro, there you go, Lorenzo Faravelli.
Yeah, all those guys were mixing me up. But I think Paradela and Palavecino, I feel like they're similar because they kind of like to go forward and they could get you a goal. Yeah. So maybe have one, like you said, have one of them behind the 9. Yeah. Because that's one thing you guys need, I feel, is like a goal scorer.
Paradela right now is off to a great start, 2 goals. I just think, like how you said, I think Paradela is going to be that player that we were missing, like how you said, that needs to get the ball to his feet and just control the game and just make something happen. And with his boy there, he looks like he was missing his boy playing next to him.
You guys, I feel like you guys need a...
We need a 9. We need a crazy 9. But Toro, we just can't get rid of his bitch ass because he keeps scoring.
But I feel like you guys need a good winger, because I know you guys because of your system, you don't play you don't have like a Brian Rodriguez type of winger. But I feel like that's a dynamic that you're missing on this team.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why you play Toro and Luca up top, them two, and have Luca shift off to the wing like how Antuna was doing, and cutting in, whether that be on the right or the left. You just kind of let him free roam on the wing a little bit.
Okay.
And just kind of let the wing back kind of do the...
tracking back?
No, what is that shit called?
Overlap?
Yeah, the overlap. It has been so long since...
I mean...
I was a great overlapper.
I feel like... Well, one thing América and Cruz Azul have in common is they both need a 9.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else you wanted to add about Cruz Azul?
No, I digress. You can go ahead and bring out the popcorn because it's a great full hate watch.
So I'm a little bit surprised they're pessimistic about Cruz Azul because, like I said, they're 4th. Unlike América. América is actually 15th right now. And not only have they not won a game, but this is the first time since the Torneos Cortos started, which I believe was around either the late 90s, early 2000s, that América has failed to score a single goal through the first 3 games. Now, bro, I actually have like written down notes about like the stuff that I want to say. Like
flames were coming out of that pen,
bro. But like, I feel like the issues that América has right now aren't necessarily new, but they were able to win despite the, I guess, deficiencies that they have. But now it's caught up to them, because I feel like either after the first or the second championship that they won under Jardine, they stopped playing like Jardine ball. And what I mean by that is they kind of started playing 5 in the back, and it wasn't really fun to watch. They weren't really an attacking team like that anymore. And it was just about being pragmatic and efficient. And people would talk about it, but it wasn't a big deal because they kept winning and they kept, making it to the finals. But since Diego Valdez, first of all, before Diego Valdez left, he wasn't even starting towards the end because that's when they started playing 5 in the back. But ever since he stopped playing, they haven't had a player fill in that role that behind the number 9 role, you know, a typical attacking midfielder. And I feel like that's really hurt them and their ability to create chances, because ever since that happened, they've basically been relying on Zendejas and Brian and their wingers to create all their chances. So they've kind of been stagnant in that sense. And then for the last season or two, they haven't had like a goal scorer like the number 9. Henry's been freaking
washed.
Yeah. Aguirre, he's a nice player, but he hasn't been banging in goals. Mm-hmm. And I don't see that changing at all. So they've been needing a 9. And then for this season in particular, when you factor in the fact that Zendejas is out and with Zendejas out, you're basically like that whole right side, like there's no threat. So on the left, you really just have to worry about Maxi. And then another problem América has is their 2 best players play the same position. Brian Rodriguez and Maxi both play on the left.
Is that why we haven't seen him start?
I think he started this last game against was it Pachuca?
Yeah.
And I don't think he played like as well as he could have, but I just think at this point, for now, they just need to play 5-3-2 and play Maxi and Brian up front and let like the whole team run and defend and just feed them the ball. Like, I know that's not like, some people have an issue with that, but those are our 2 best players by far. And I think he needs to find a way to have them playing together, because you can't just have one player like be your whole strategy. Because that's basically what it is. Like, outside of those 2 players, they don't really have a player that makes a difference in the final third as of right now. So yeah, still though, having said all that, I'm not panicking, because it's América. I think I've said it before, they always tend to start off the season slow. If you go back to when one of the championships that they won, I think they were an 8 seed or a low seed, and they ended up winning it. Plus, as an América fan, not to be arrogant, but at least for me, and I'm sure a lot of América fans feel this way, we don't really value success in the regular season, because it's all about championships.
I fucking hate this guy.
It's true though.
Nah, it's true.
Because we've proved, like, they've proven that they finished as an 8 seed and they won. So it's kind of like, you know, like, I'm not panicking. Like, do I like what I see? Fuck no. But you know what I mean? I'm not like, man, like, you know, because we've been saying like they need a 9, and I think the 9 is coming. There have been like rumors that they're gonna have a fichaje bombazo, as they say.
Bro, it's some guy from Brazil I've never even heard of.
I know, that's why I'm like, bro, like, just because he's from like Brazil or something doesn't mean it's like this crazy signing. But I definitely expect them to pick it up. But that's banking on the fact that they do end up signing somebody, because they do need to switch up the roster.
Yeah, but bro, you know what? Like, I'm not even, as a Cruz Azul fan, I'm not even worried about the situation that América's in, due to the fact of, look at where Chivas was last season. At the beginning, they were in the last 3 positions of the league, and look where they ended up. They ended up in 6th, and they still 6th or 7th, and they still made it to Liguilla, bro. And then you're gonna tell me América, with damn near 70% of that roster is the Tricampeonato roster. They're not gonna find a way to get themselves out of this hole. Yeah, like, bruh, I might be a little too traumatized for all what América has done to us. But even like as an outsider, even though you guys are down bad right now, I'm not even worried. Yeah. Because I know when you guys are going to come to life. Yeah. Like, it's only a matter of time. So.
And I feel like, excuse me. I feel like Jardine has also earned the right to like be given the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? Like, he delivered 3 championships already, made it to 4 finals. Yeah. He's always classified to Liguilla. A slow start, like, it's not a big deal. I feel like a lot of like media just kind of, obviously they dedicate a lot of time to América, and they try and sell like, oh, like, you know, should they panic? Should they panic? Just because it's América and everybody hates them. You know what I mean?
No.
No?
they just sell, bro, because they're the number one team in Mexico. It's the same thing with Cruz Azul. When Cruz Azul's doing bad, Cruz Azuleada, Cruz Azuleada, Cruz Azuleada. And it's just America has been so high up there for so long, these past 3 years, that finally people are just trying to sell you that they're bad, which really they're not.
But that's what people want.
Yeah.
Like people want them to do bad.
Yeah, I do.
Because they're the most hated team. It's like with Madrid. Like everybody wants to see Madrid do bad other than Madrid fans. Like they're polarizing. Like for example, if like a team like
Man City.
Like Juarez, like if they do well, like if they do really well, nobody's gonna be like, fuck man, I hate Juarez. You know what I mean? So I think that plays a factor.
They're the most loved and the most hated team in Mexico.
Yeah.
But I mean, I you know what else though? I kind of something I wanted to tap into. I think America's front office is in a state of gridlock in the sense that you guys are transitioning to new owners. I don't know if it's a majority stake or if it's a minority stake in the front office.
I think it's
that owns you guys now.
I think it's minority. I think it was like 49%.
But still, that's damn near 49, 51.
Yeah.
What I think is that
we never even talked about that on the pod, huh?
No, but kind of something that I did want to know is obviously for them to sell 49% of the team, it probably took a year to two for the sale to go through. And right now, when the final sale did go through, which was barely during the off season that it was announced, I think the new ownership or minority stake of the ownership, I think they're looking at the finances and I think they're looking at the books. They're trying to see how much money has come in, how much money has gone out.
Yeah.
So I think, because if you think about it, if they were trying to sell 49% of the team, it wasn't as profitable as it could be. The team wasn't in a state of being able to have that luxury of buying a lot.
Yeah.
Nor so selling. There wasn't a lot of money movement coming in. So that's why you weren't seeing you guys pick up, these expensive crazy players that, Monterrey, Cruz Azul were buying. You guys were buying, you guys bought that guy.
Other than Maxi.
Other than Maxi, which at that, I mean, you guys probably went all out because that was your only big fichaje that came through within the last 2-3 years.
Yeah, and I don't even know if they actually paid a lot for him because you know how there was like he wasn't like necessarily in good form. But that is a good point, and I think you're right. And I think another thing too is I think they were kind of stuck with a lot of like bad contracts. Because I know with Lichnowsky.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
They had been trying to get rid of him, but he was refusing to leave because he didn't want to like give up his contract because his salary was so good. Which, to be fair, like I'm not mad at the guy. You know what I mean? Like he has to do what's best for him, and it's that's just how contracts work out. But I think that was another thing too, is that they have a lot of like big contracts that they're tied into. And so that's probably why, to your point, they haven't signed big pieces. Yeah. So
I think, América's obviously no está soltando la cartera for that reason of that.
Yeah.
Do new ownerships trying to figure out, how much can they spend? What do they need to cut back on? And, it's this whole new transition that América's going through that we haven't seen before. But I am noticing that the Liga MX teams are starting to sell to a lot more American. What would you call them? What are they called?
Like ownership groups or
like what are they fucking called? Not hedge fund. Like
I know what you mean.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Querétaro sold to. Ownership like that. Necaxa sold to ownership like that. And then a big one, it was América selling to an ownership group like that.
Yeah. Fucking Pats, man. Hopefully it's good and América benefits from it.
Yeah.
But I just hate that they're tied to the Patriots now.
Yeah, and then I'm not gonna call them sellouts, but to me, they're kind of selling out. The people that are selling to United States groups like that.
I mean, they got to do what's best, like for them financially. I feel like,
but I don't think it's in the team's best interest because what the fuck do they know about soccer like that? Like they're not.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
know
I
what
think
I'm
it's
saying?
gonna be like they're looking at it from like
A business.
aspect.
Yeah.
Like how can, because America is a big brand,
Mm-hmm.
so they probably want that like marketing and how should I say it?
Rights.
Yeah, but like basically just how to make the business more profitable or the brand more
The
profitable.
brand more profitable, yeah. Because
You
at
know?
the end of the day, it is a brand.
Because like you could be like a big brand, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're profitable if
Yeah.
you're not going about it the right way. So I think I mean, to your point, if you're selling, then that must mean you have to be
Yeah.
struggling in some capacity. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So we'll see. I mean, it's still early on, but
But
one
you
thing
know-
about American ownership groups is that they be stingy.
Yeah.
Like you've seen like what happens with the American ownership groups that take over certain Premier League teams. Like they're known for like not wanting to sign big players. Like they want to keep costs low.
Except for Liverpool.
Yeah, except for Liverpool. But yeah, I hope that's not the case with America, but I wouldn't be surprised.
But you know what else I think why America kind of sold too? It was all that like political shit that the owner was going through.
I didn't like outside of.
Not the owner, but like the with FIFA and all that stuff. Do you remember? Do you remember back, like it was like a year or two ago, where the owner of America, one of the owner of America was, shit,
Are you talking about Emilio Escarga?
yeah, where he was kind of being looked at by the government
I didn't hear about
for
that.
some like money. Was it money laundering? I don't know. It was something like that. He was in trouble with the government though. He was being looked at, and I think he had to sell, some of his ownership of the team.
Or, as
It's
you
all
say
conspiracy theories, but
you just gave me a theory. What if the Patriots? What is it like Gillette? Are they Gillette or something?
Gillette Stadium.
No, but like, isn't the ownership group something Gillette? Anyways, what if that group recorded America or Emilio Escarraga doing some crazy shit?
Oh, with Robert Kraft.
Spygate? They spygated him and they blackmailed him like, yo, sell me this or
Sell
I'll
me it.
freaking
Yeah, maybe.
expose you.
Maybe.
Oh, another thing too, though. How did he net? Hates Brian Rodriguez.
Why does he keep benching him?
The only thing I can think of is that he like Maxi plays that position, and then Maxi's like the new signing, so he has to play them. But even when Maxi wasn't there, sometimes he wouldn't always. Brian wasn't a titular indiscutible, as they like to say, which to me is mind-boggling. And I like how the announcers called him out on it. They're like, I think it was Rafa Puente Jr. He was like, I don't understand how like you can come up with like a reason, like what's the reason for leaving a player like Brian out of the starting 11? He's like, I don't understand it. And it's true, especially with them struggling right now, because he's a monster. I love his game.
I don't rate Brian.
Bro,
I don't rate him because
he just scored against you guys.
when
Last time we played, America played Cruz Azul. Remember? You guys won the game, but Brian scored.
see, that's what I don't remember. It was light work. Ever since his game at LAFC, bro, I never.
One thing about him, he's kind of streaky in the sense that like he could drop like a crazy performance, and then the next game he'll just kind of be like mid and not really do much. But like the best version of him is arguably, I'd say, the best winger in Liga MX. Like he's that talented.
Over Diego Lainez?
Yeah, I would say so.
Over who's another one?
Bro, Brian has everything. He's fast.
He's fast.
He can take players one-on-one.
Rayo Gutierrez.
Huh?
That's what they call him, Rayo.
El Rayito. he can score. He's good with his right and with his left. To me, he's like a complete player.
But you know one thing too, he looks like that type of player that just don't lock in. Anda en el desmadre, and I wonder if
maybe.
That's something.
I mean, I feel like there's probably stuff going on behind the scenes. Like either he's beefing with Jardine, or like you know he's just having fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's inexcusable. And then he did end up starting against Pachuca, and he didn't do much. So I mean, to Jardine's credit, it is kind of like, you know, that's one thing is I guess he is a little bit streaky in that sense.
Yeah.
But bro, if your team is struggling, like you can't afford to leave a player like him out on the bench.
Yeah, no, you got to go all out. You got to. But Sendejas too. What's wrong with Sendejas? Is it just because he keeps getting injured? Mm-hmm. Another one. But if I was him too, I'd be cramping up, chilling.
For real? Like right now that they're struggling, or?
Nah, just because you know he gets to go home every day, chill. Puts performances off the field.
Type. But Joao Pedro to América?
I don't know, bro.
Bro, that goal that he scored against América.
Oh my God, was a fucking banger.
That was nasty. I was like,
bro, he's another one that people don't. I feel like they don't talk enough about because he's with a small market team like San Luis. But San Luis, bro, that ownership from like I told you last season too, bro. They do well in their scouting, bro. They do well.
They do. Do you wanna? Should we talk about the new, I guess, segment that we're gonna start doing that you mentioned about?
Yes. Hidden gems, our hidden gems segment will start next week, where we will be highlighting hidden gem players where they're not big. They don't play for big name teams. They're small market teams that people just don't talk enough about, and we will be highlighting their performances, their attributes, and how they help their team win and be successful. So be on the lookout next week. We will drop our first hidden gem, maybe two. Maybe me and Chewy will pick one of each, but there will for sure be one hidden gem in each video when we talk about our Liga MX picks.
And let us know if you guys have any players that come to mind when we talk about hidden gems, because there's a lot of games each week. Can't watch every minute of every game. So, if you guys could put us onto a player or two, we'd appreciate that for sure. Yeah,
that way we could kind of look into him when his team is playing. We could kind of see, if he is a hidden gem or not, or if he'd be, a sports estimator's hidden gem. Because I think one thing that we could tip our hats off to is our hidden gems last year were Denzel Garcia, Joao Pedro. Who was another one that we kept bringing up that wasn't making a lot of noise to the media?
I was going to jokingly say Gil Mora.
Hey, I think the whole media was on him.
Yeah, it's because he was like the youngest player to ever debut, like the second youngest. I remember I watched his debut though.
Who did he debut against?
I actually don't remember who it was against, but I just remember watching it because they kept saying Gilberto Mora.
He's gonna start.
He's 15 years old. Yeah. I don't think he started. I think he came out of the sub.
He subbed on.
I want to say Santos, but I could be wrong.
Oh, you are right. It
was Santos.
Yeah, it was Santos. Yeah, you are right.
No, I just remember I was like, bro, why do they have? And then I remember he could have. I think he either could have had an assist or a goal, right? Yeah.
Who else was another one that we highlighted? I mean, we did highlight a lot of those players from the U20 that ended up having some, pretty good performances in Liga MX their respective teams. But it'll be a fun one for us to.
Also, too, I think definitely hidden gems, but I think it might also transition into just kind of talking about underrated players.
Yeah,
because I feel like there's a lot of players out there that are really good players if you actually watch them, but for some reason, even when the game's going on, the announcer doesn't highlight them.
Yeah,
for me back in the day, even now, but I think now he's starting to get some of that recognition. I felt like Angulo was always an underrated player.
That's a good shout. That is a good shout. Yep.
He was always good, but nobody really talked about him up until recently when he started winning. But I remember when watching him play with Chivas, I was like, who's this guy? He's good.
Yeah.
And then now that with Toluca, he's winning championships, people are giving him recognition. But that was a good one. I always thought he was underrated.
Yeah. Another one was Romo when he was in Querétaro, surprisingly enough. But this was like way back then when people weren't really knew who he was. But I'm not going to say I knew about him, but a lot of the reason why I didn't know about him was because he was a canterano for Cruz Azul, then ended up leaving to Querétaro. So he was always kind of like on my radar because of that. And another one too, he currently plays for the Portugal team, the one that Cristiano was from. Maxi Araujo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When he was with Puebla, he was another one that was super underrated. Maxi Araujo now playing with Sporting. He was another during his time with Puebla, and then I ended up going to Toluca. But during his
he's Uruguayan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So back when he was with Toluca or with Puebla, bro, I rated him heavy. I was like, bro, this motherfucker is a baller. How are people not like talking about him more? But yeah. So it'll be a fun segment. So yeah, let us know in the comments if there is one player you guys want us to look into, and then when the week comes, we will talk about him.
I also like Atlas's forward.
Yep.
That I think he's Serbian.
Something like that.
The European dude, Urus Djurdjevic.
Yep.
I like his game.
Yeah,
he's like a target forward.
Hell yeah.
He I just like his playing style. He's not like the fastest, but he knows how to use his body.
Yeah.
He's good like technically, and he's good for like link up play.
Yeah.
I like those types of nines. But yeah, just a couple just off the top of our heads.
Yeah.
Next week will be more like diving deeper.
Yeah.
And stuff. But I think that's a good spot to wrap up this week's Liga MX / Mexico / soccer video. As always, thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate all the feedback and all the love you guys show. It goes a long way, so thank you guys. And as always, don't quote us.
Unless we're right.
Peace.